Good morning, boys and girls. What's going on? Cleaning up some beetle barn. Boy, here's one that's really gobbed up. Let's see how easy it cleans off. You know why it's easy to clean off? Don't try to do this when they're at room temperature. I just pulled these out of the freezer. See how they all plug up propless, all these little ports? Just get your hive tool in here and hit it. They pop right out. And then I keep a box of Kleenex here, because that little bit of roach bait, I want to put fresh roach bait in. So that's it. You got a clean trap here. All these ports are clean, ready for rock and roll. Leave them open, the clams open. I have yet to see a beetle in here, which is a good sign. I haven't seen any beetles in my hives. That's a good thing. Yeah, I just use one Kleenex per trap. I just get a little pile of these up. There's one beetle in there. It don't hurt my feelings at all, guys, if I don't see any beetles in these things. But I've seen about as many as 40 beetles in these things at times. Yeah, they pop right out, but don't let them hit room temperature. You'll have an ooey gooey gummy bear. You don't want an ooey gooey gummy bear. No, that stuff smears all over everything. That propolis is some sticky stuff, guys. Sticky stuff. And do not do this operation on Miss Daisy's dining room table, okay, guys? Do not do that. No, 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 no. This particular trap right here, I happened to screw up, and I bought some ant bait, and I'm sure that's got some sugary junk in it, and it was running all over the inside of this thing. Obviously, we don't want that crap in there no more. You want Max Force Roach Gel Bait. You can get it usually at your grocery stores. Max Force Roach Gel Bait. Just put a couple little dots right in there. Okay? All right, we got a lot of projects going on today, and we'll get her done. Take you along. See ya. Okay, guys, I wanted to show you this little trick here. I went to Lowe's the other day, and yeah, with economy the way it's going, you know, with this far left running things, destroying our economy. I looked right by the cash register when I walk in down at the lumber end. There's 2 piles of plywood. Up top is 1/2 inch, below is 3/4. It was it $65, I think it was, for 1/2 inch. I looked down below, it's almost $80 a sheet for 3/4 plywood. So guess what? I go over to the guy at checkout. He was standing there twiddling his thumbs because nobody likes these prices. I said, bro, what, those prices over there, when might they be coming down? He looked at me with a grin. They're never coming down, they're going up. I said, okay, well, thank you very much, and you have a nice day. So anyway, I left there, was wanting to get because I got a bunch of boxes, pallet hives, I want to knock out some 3/4 lids for, right? And I said, well, okay, well, necessity is the mother of invention, right, guys? So I'm leaving there and I'm going, well, why in the hell can't I make lids? I said to myself, why can't I make lids out of the free pallet wood? So here it is. Here it is. I got like a little mini migratory lid. Now, granted, now what you want to do is match up. See, this one's almost 3/4. But look here. Here's pallet wood here. It's a lot thinner. That's maybe 5/8, I guess, about. But what you do is you lay this down. I got a piece of, now see, this is not even here. Different thicknesses. Who cares? Who cares? We're just covering up a flipping beehive. Who cares? And they were out of Bondtite 3 glue. I had to buy this. I could have got a gallon, which I probably will do, a gallon, because I like the Bondtite 3. The Bondtite 2 is probably fine, but at least Bondtite 3 is waterproof. A lid, we want waterproof, right? So anyway, when you see this is off, this is not the same thickness. They all run different thicknesses, as you can see. All right. And I probably won't, these were basically the same thickness. So I took another piece of pallet wood and shot on here on the ends. That'll take out any warpage action. I could do it with this one too. I probably will. I have a little bit extra, and I can crank out tons of extra. I'm going down to pick up more pallets today too. I got a nice place right over here. It's a flooring store, and the guy said, help yourself. Just don't make a mess out there. If you can pick through them, but restack it, you know, some order, you know. Common sense, right? So anyway, yeah, what I do here, I throw down I pull out Miss Daisy's truck. Isn't that a nice truck, guys? I pull out Miss Daisy's truck, and then I back my piece of junk in here. I put 2 garbage cans over here, and I got a piece of plywood under here as a table. And I took a contractor's trash bag, stapled it to the top of it, right, as a wood covering, temporarily. And then I got a bucket here where I keep a rag of agua with a rag, so I can wipe off the extra glue. And you just glue these surfaces, lay it down, and I've got clamps, the rod clamps, and I clamp it up, and then I push it down on the table, so you end up with a flat surface. Here you see, that's a flat surface running down through there. Same on these. That's a nice flat surface. Don't even have to run it through a planer. Now, if you really want to get fancy, you can run it through a planer, but who wants to do that? And who wants to take a risk? You're dealing with pallet wood, right? And you could have hidden nails in this stuff, and you don't want to tear up a planer blade, trust me. Been there and done it. And they're expensive to change them blades out. So anyway, you don't need to. So here is a quickie Steveo tip, and you can tell Lowe's to go ahead and shove their plywood, you know, where the light don't shine. All right, let's keep moving on here. I'm going to show you something else here. Alrighty, guys. Martin was over at Home Depot, and he said back by the chop saw, where the panel saw is, rather, where you cut plywood and all. He said in behind that, a lot of times they'll throw in wood, this damaged wood. And he found I think it was 10 foot long, pretty sure it was 10 foot long, 1 by 12, beautiful pine, but it had a split, ran down about 18 inches down into the end of it. So they just take a aerosol blue and they shoot across it as trash wood, and they'll throw it in behind that panel saw, he said. So whenever you're in there, check it. So he bought it for little and nothing, and he came over to get some stuff the other day, and he said, hey, check this board out. He said, it's yours. Do something with it. So I did. I created with that five of these nice little double screen boards. I put about a 1/2-inch slot here. It's all out of 1 by, this is 8-inch. This is 8-inch, the width of my hives. Okay, yeah. And Steveo's been kind of busy here. Steveo's been kind of busy here putting these together. These are ready to go. These are all ready to go. These are my pallet hives, guys. Very simple hive. Very simple hive. Knocked me out about, I don't know, 2,000 of them. When you get a chance, okay? Yeah. Very simple hive. So we got to make lots more. Because Martin ran an ad up there and the phone's ringing off the hook. So he told me, Steve, you need to kick it up a notch. Okay, bro? You need to kick it up a notch and start knocking out the boxes because the phone is ringing. Okay? All right. So that's what we're going to do. I just thought I'd just show you this little quickie trick you can do with scrap wood. And I don't know how many of these I need. I think eventually with my small operation, you know, I could probably get up to 20 or 30 of these. That'll probably be sufficient, you know, because here's a hive right here. Matter of fact, I can, there, see, I couldn't find a queen. Can't find queen on that one. And this puppy's probably about to blow up. So it needs to be split. That one over there couldn't find a queen on it. And then there was another one, that one over there couldn't find the queen, but we did do a split on that one over there the other day. So, all right, let's move on. Alrighty, guys, fixing to go on my hike here in a little bit. Back at my spot here. But first we have to wake up and smell the coffee, yeah. Man, these people make some pretty good coffee down at that Circle K. Least I'm available, you know, I'm able to wake up and smell the coffee. And it's always best to be above ground, isn't it, guys? My friend isn't. No, remember Dwayne, me telling you about Dwayne? Well, he checked out night before last at 2 in the morning, according to his wife. She called me yesterday. She's doing quite good with it. She's handling it quite well. Either that or she's a good faker. I don't remember how many years they've been married. It's been a long time. This is her second marriage. It was his, what, third? Second or third. I can't keep up with it. Yeah. She said he's not in any pain anymore, so that's a good thing. Apparently he was in tons of pain. Couldn't even touch him. And anyway, I don't know. Mike and Billy Joe came up. Mike's a barber. He's in Crystal River. Billy Joe lives around there somewhere. They're old Largo boys, Clearwater Largo boys that I knew back in the day. Known them forever. They were all part of our big, you know, the Rat Pack crew that we had back in the day. And his wife, Dwayne's wife, said, "Can you come up and cut his hair?" He said, "Yeah." So he goes up there. Billy Joe was with him. And Billy Joe's always been buds with all of us. I mean, he was a lineman, tough, rugged guy, lineman. Dwayne found out he was coming, and I don't want him nowhere near this place. I don't want to see him. I don't want him nowhere near this place. What? I guess it upset Mike, and then they had to hold. Dwayne's wife had to hold one hand, and her daughter from another marriage had to hold his other hand while Mike cut his hair. He was fighting him like crazy. Boy, he was really short-circuited, guys, really short-circuited. This is what happens when you're dealing with, and I blame this, you know, it's self-inflicted. Every bit of this was self-inflicted. This has been going on for, she said he's been failing for at least 7 years. And I said, yeah, I know it, because I try to go with him for, you know, somewhere, and he's just short-circuited. He doesn't know where he's going. He's, you know, he's just really screwed up. And, but anyway, they got through that. She said Mike was kind of pretty upset. She said he seemed to be very upset, because it's one of his old buddies. You know, he hated to see him just deteriorating like this, you know, this self-inflicted mess that he's got himself into. But anyway, he's dead now. He's gone to the happy hunting grounds. Rest in peace, bro. Rest in peace. Maybe we'll see you on another hunt one day. Who knows? You know, and I blame Big Pharma big time for this, and VA. VA is Big Pharma. All they're about, guys, nothing natural. Don't do nothing natural. Just do what we tell you to do, because we are the man. We are the man. Yeah, they're a real big brother, all right. They're here to help. Yeah, VA. Trump was cleaning that mess out a little bit. That was so out of control, wasting so much taxpayer money, and they're still doing it to this day. I'd much rather train VA guys on how to improve their life, you know, nutritionally, with nutrition, not pills. Forget the pills. No, it's not working. The entire medical system, guys, is not working. It's totally corrupt mess. It's not working. And it needs to be really gone over and redone, the whole mess. It needs to be thrown in the trash can and redone, because what's going on is crazy. If you'll watch, guys, you would not believe, guys. You just try it on your own. Try it for 90 days. Okay? Try the Steveo plan for 90 days. And that plan is Carnivore Diet. And you say, okay, Steve, what is that? Well, you eat bacon and eggs for breakfast, bacon and sausage, whatever. You eat that. You do not eat any grains whatsoever. Oh, the heart-healthy oatmeal. Yeah, right. Okay, heart-healthy oatmeal. Throw it in the dumpster, okay? Go out back and throw it in the pond and feed the catfish with it, okay? You eat protein, okay? And then for lunch, you have a steak. Or you want to go cheap, fry up some ground beef and eat that. But make sure all that fat that's in there, eat that. Don't pour that out. Definitely don't pour it down the drain, clog your drain. Pour it out pour it out in the grass. Eat it. Your body is designed to eat that. That's how humans are designed. We're not designed to eat all these flippins, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, oh, the heart-healthy kale. No. No, we're not. No, we're not. Pounding down sugar with the fruits, fruit juices. It's all plugging up your arteries, and it's jacking your blood sugar, and you're going to get diabetes. But it's okay in Big Pharma's world, because you'll see on television now, they're making you feel warm and fuzzy by gluing on these little stickers. You can take your nice iPhone and check it. Oh, my blood sugar is here today. Okay, let's see. Should I have that Dunkin' Donut? Yeah, give me the Dunkin' Donut. My numbers are down. This kind of stuff, guys, is crazy, okay? We humans aren't designed for this. We're designed to eat a carnivore diet. And if you don't believe me, just try it for 90 days. Drink coffee. This coffee's black, nothing in it. During the day, I'll drink green tea, usually ice cold. Nothing in it. Nothing in it other than some little cinnamon and a little bit of ginger root powder. That's it. That's all. And for a snack, they're a little pricey, but get pecan halves. Cashews are a good snack, but they'll put a little roll in your midsection. Yeah, they'll pack on the fat. Pecans are excellent, guys. Pecans are excellent. Don't get nothing on them. Don't get no sugary junk on them. No nothing. Salt your food to taste. This stuff of low salt, these doctors are crazy. The reason they want you doing no salt is keep your body in a high state of inflammation. If you're eating a carb diet of any kind, fruits, all this stuff, oh, you got to have the fiber, Steve. No, you don't. There's plenty of fiber in that meat. Lion diet. You want a lion diet. What is a lion diet? It's meat and water, okay? Meat and water. What I'm telling you guys is so simple, it is flipping stupid, okay? And it works. You can get off all your medication. That medication is poison. It's going to take you down another path to cancer, dementia, you name it. Yeah. They want you to do low cholesterol. Low cholesterol. Get it low as you can. Why do they want that? So you can keep coming through the flipping door. Low cholesterol. Your inflammation in your body is going to be off the chart crazy. No. All this animal protein and fats going in here and hitting your belly button, right? And it branches out. All right? And what does it do? It starts replacing all that fluid in your joints. They're drying up. Your hands, all that arthritic hands, you know the feeling. Yeah, I used to be there, guys. I was there. Yeah. 90 days. Go on 90 days, you're going to turn it around. And it's not hard to do. Now, you're going to crave some sugar. They do, to get you over the hump, down there at the store, they do have some keto stuff that's like 3 grams of sugar or whatever. That's what you're screaming for. You're really craving it. But soon your body will flip. It'll flip over to a fat adapt. You'll become fat adapted. And that's what you're going to crave. You're going to crave those greasy, dripping, greasy ribeyes, okay, as much as you did that Reese's peanut butter blizzard at DQ. Yeah, that's the flip. You'll flip over to that. You're going to want that grease. That's what you need in the human body. You don't need carbs. Carbs is nonsense. I saw a woman out there years ago, and she looked pretty hot, actually. She looked pretty hot, I thought. Her name was, she called herself Freely the Banana Girl. I don't know if you go out there, you could probably pull it up and find her. What a piece of work she turned out to be. This girl was preaching, guys, to eat 30 bananas a day. Can you imagine? I can't imagine her ever getting off the toilet. Her blood sugar, guys, had to be spiked through the friggin' roof. And to get closer to the fruit that she needs, she got to have the fruit. And you ought to hear her talk about guys like me. Oh my God, this girl is flipping. She needs help, guys. Oh my God, do you hear her rant about me killing animals to eat animals? And we've been doing it for millions of years. Human beings have been doing it for millions of years. Yeah. It is absolutely crazy. And I mean, you talk about F-bombs. She's flinging F-bombs right and left. How worthless and savage and this and that. That I'm eating red meat. Oh, please. Please. She has no clue, guys, how we evolved, human beings evolved. Not a clue. So the reason I know she's flipping totally nuts is because I seen her back in the day when she started this Banana Girl project, and she thought fruit is what human beings are supposed to live on, right? She looked pretty good. She rode a bike a lot, kept her body in shape, but you ought to see her now. She's down in Costa Rica. Last I saw her, down in Costa Rica, living in some grass hut down there with freaking fruit hanging off every hook in the place, pounding down this fruit. And guys, she's all malnutritious looking. You could see the bones in her backbone, and her arms are all shrunk down. She had muscles back in the day. She was fit. You ought to see her now. Oh, it's pathetic, man. I'm telling you. See, there's just one example of people not having a clue on how the human body functions. I hear it all the time, guys. Oh, Steve, I can't do what you do. I said, what do you mean you can't do what I do? Oh, you do that up meat thing. There's no way that I could do that. I said, the reason there's no way you can do that is stuck in your freaking head right here that you can't, all right? That's number one. You got to overcome that. And you're addicted to sugar. That's the reason you want your carbohydrates. But how cool are you? How many medications are you on? They just give me a whole freaking list, guys. They're on heart. Oh, I got to go in for a catheter. They're going to put a stent in my artery. I may have to do a 4-way bypass. I've got diabetes, or I'm on metformin. I said, how is that working out for you, bro? How is that working out for you? And they don't want to hear it. They've got it stuck in their skull, guys. They've got it stuck in their skull that doctor is the authority, and he knows what's going on. No, he don't, guys. He was trained by the corrupt Big Pharma. Yes, he was. To make millions. And they're making millions with stupid human beings. So get a mirror, guys, and look into it and say, am I a stupid human being or what? Or am I going to get on Steveo's game plan and start changing the world? Yeah, start changing the world, guys. Let's start putting these people out of business, and let's get all these corrupt politicians out too. They're just destroying this great nation. See, I come up with this stuff when I'm sitting here. My mind's really, activated because it's full. My mind is full of cholesterol. I'm able to function, not walk around going, what does that teleprompter say there? Oh, what'd you say? You're in my ear here. Oh. We got to get these people out, guys. We got to get them out. They're destroying this great nation. We're not going to tolerate it anymore, and we're not tolerating Big Pharma's nonsense either. No, we're going to start putting them out of business. There's so many people. Get in other businesses. How about getting into beekeeping? Okay, yeah. You're not going to buy that $10 million house down on the water, or $30 million, whatever the heck that number is. And you're not going to have that big yacht out there because you're going to be too busy working bees. Okay. And enjoying life. Yeah. Start watching Now, Ken Berry's disappointing me. He goes on these seminars. He's Carnivore Guy, and he's kind of disappointing me a little bit. He's not getting very professional. He's dropping F-bombs and M&Fers and everything else at these seminars he's going to. He doesn't do it on your regular YouTube channel, but when he's out there on traveling, when they do cruises and this and that, he's dropping all these friggin' F-bombs and stuff. That's not very professional. I don't, but that's him. He's a big enough boy to figure that one out, I guess. You got Sean Baker out there. Anthony Chafee, neurosurgeon, a very, very cool guy. Very cool guy. Rugby player. You know how tough those are. Check out his guns, guys, when you see him. This guy works out. They did a seminar they did a show there the other day, yesterday, I think it was. Him and Sarah Salvador, Dr. Sarah Salvador. She's here in Florida. Love that girl. Love her deal. Look good and live forever. That's her motto. And pretty much the same as Anthony Chafee. Yes. I have no idea how he has time to do YouTube. But check him out. Check out the simple lifestyle that he has. And look at that guy. He was saying that he went somewhere. He's been strictly carnivore, and so have I. And Miss Daisy and I went to Longhorn Steakhouse yesterday, and I ordered a 12-ounce ribeye. That thing was $21, believe it or not, for a 12-ounce ribeye. And I get it medium. And what would you like for sides, sir? Would you like a salad? Would you want some broccoli? And I said, no. Huh? No, you want the bread? They have some good bread there. No bread. Just the steak? I said, yes, sir. Miss Daisy goes, that's all you're eating? I said, yeah, that's all I'm eating. And it was kind of funny. She got the salad, and then all she did was complain about it. He called it spring mix. Some of you want to feed your friggin' chip or your woodchuck out there, out in the field. Yeah, spring mix. Give it to the woodchuck. Anyway, she complained about that to him. He said, ma'am, that's all we got. She said, where's the lettuce? Is there supposed to be some lettuce in here? She said, oh, here's a little. She pulled up a little piece of lettuce about that big. I said, yeah. I said, that's right, honey. That's why I don't eat that stuff. No, you can have it. And that was perfectly fine, guys. I had a glass of tea with a lemon in it, and that little 12-ounce. Totally satiated. Didn't need any more. Nothing. I had maybe a little handful of pecan halves when I got home. I was fooling around on the computer. Yeah, that's all I had. So, anyway, that's all you need. Okay, guys, thanks for coming by the coffee chat here. This morning, I got to get out here on my hike. It's a beautiful day. I mean, beautiful day. It's a great day to be alive, guys. It really is. It really is. I solve all the world problems, guys, sitting here in the morning, having my coffee before I go on my hike. It's kind of hilarious. They're putting down here all along this side for whatever reason. I don't know. The county's doing this. No parking on right-of-way. Well, I've come down here at night when I used to gig fish down here, and this is like Lover's Lane. You'll have cars parked all along this thing. Little lovers down here, right? For whatever reason, they're putting up no parking on right-of-way signs, and all the way down here there's a boat ramp down here. It's just a rock. It's just a crude rock boat launch, and tons of kayakers use it, right? Well, what do? You launch your kayak, and you park your vehicle on the right-of-way. There's plenty of room. Nobody's getting, Everybody can get by. Everything's hunky-dory. You can even put a trailer here, boat trailer, which I had before. They got counties in here. They're slamming in these signs. No parking on right-of-way. And what they do, they put in a sign stub. It's about, I don't know, the stub is probably 2 feet long, and they drive it in. And they leave this much sticking above grade. Then they take another signpost material. They interlock. They'll interlock the two sign material, strut or whatever you call them. And then they put the sign up. But they put bolts down here that can shear off if you hit it with a car, right? So the county guy says, "I'm confused here, sir." Well, what are you confused about? I said, "You're putting in these no parking on right-of-way signs right next to this boat ramp." And I said, "I don't use your boat ramp anymore, but I used to a lot when I gig fish along here at night. And I park my vehicle here. So what you're doing now is making it illegal for me to park a boat trailer here if I want to utilize this ramp." He says, "Sir, I don't make any rules. I just put in the signs." I said, "I understand that, but what are you going to do about this boat ramp here?" I said, "Why don't you get some big friggin' lime rock boulders about 6 feet across and put about 4 of them right there at that landing?" And I said, nobody's gonna move those boulders to get into that. He said, "They may do that. They may do that." So they've only been up 4 days, guys. 4 days. And the rednecks are coming down here with their trucks, either hitting them. They got cattle guards on a lot of them. They just slamming into the freaking post and knocking them over, just leaving them laying there. So I guess the county now is going to have a cop sitting out here, pay a cop to sit out here and guard their signs while the rednecks run over them with their cattle bumper guards on their trucks. I can just see these boys doing that, laughing like a beer in one hand and a loco weed joint in the other, right? Laughing, giggling, slamming signs. Absolutely wild. All right, guys. Fun talking to you. Be happy, be strong. We got to keep getting it on. We got to keep making them beehives. The phone is ringing, buddy. It is ringing. See you later. Bye-bye.